What's up, guys? This is Tyler, and we're here in the 2011 Volkswagen GTI, the one that I just did a review earlier for this week. This is going to be the point of view drive for this car. Now, before we start driving, I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about in the review. Okay, so this is a normal driving position for me, okay? And then there's my leg. Here's the clutch. Now, I'm going to clutch in. Alright, see that? And then I'm going to clutch all the way out. That's at the top. Right there. You can see my clutch in. All the way up the top. See that? Now, isn't that the longest throw you have ever seen in a car? Really? Is that really necessary? Really? Hey guys, so I showed you in the beginning of the video the throw of the clutch, how it's super duper long. So now we're actually going to drive the car. So I've been driving around for a couple minutes just to get everything warmed up. You don't want to push a turbo car too hard before everything's warmed up because it might hurt your turbo. So right now it's at running temperature. I'm going to adjust the camera. It's at running temperature. We're here on this road. This road's going to get straight after this little wind right here, so we can really engage the turbo. So wait for these cars to go. I play with the shifter here a little bit. Look how long these throws are. Do you see that? Man, this car has a long throw. Long throw for the shifter, long throw for the clutch. Alright, let's get going here. Go in front of this Lexus. Second gear, kick that turbo in. Beautiful noises come from that engine, guys. This is one of the funnest cars I've ever driven. If you guys have never driven a GTI, this is a great car to drive, guys. I've driven a first generation once. I've driven a fourth, I guess not generation, a Mark 1. I've driven a Mark 4, and I've driven a Mark 6, and I've driven a Mark 7. So the 2s and the 3s are kind of weird generations. They don't really evolve upon anything. It's kind of, well, the third generation, they include the turbo. But if you guys want to drive an old GTI, I would say get a Mark 1 to drive around a little bit. But if you guys want to drive a newer one, get a 6 or a 7. The 6s and 7s are just fantastic cars. So right now, this is one of the best parts about driving this car, is that since the turbo kicks in at 2,500 RPMs, you can be just driving around like this, just normal driving in any gear. Right now we're in 5th gear, going 50 miles an hour, and you just touch that gas just a little bit, and everything wakes up and just pulls. This is one of the hardest pulling cars, one of the hardest stock pulling cars that I've ever driven. Now, it is kind of annoying because this is a 6-speed manual, so you have to change gears a lot. The gears in the car are very, very short, so you have to constantly change gears. And because of the shortness of the gears and the engagement of the turbo, that's why you have such bad gas mileage. I've been driving for probably 10 minutes, and I can already see that the gas mileage has gone down a mark and is almost to the second mark. And it's like, wow, like this little 4-banger can really eat gas, but you almost forgive it because it's just such a fun car to drive. And it's hard to put in words something that you have to feel and something that you have to hear, because you guys can't feel the turbo and you can't hear everything engage. So with this video, this is a point of view driving video, but this is also a video of me telling you guys, if you've never driven a GTI, jump in one, go to a dealership and jump in one and drive it, because they are awesome cars. And I never knew how awesome they were until I drove this one and really drove it around, and man, it's a great car. It really is. There are little things that annoy me about it, and there are little things that I wish that they would have changed But all in all, these are really great cars. Actually, let me take that back. They're great cars to drive. Owning them is a little different, but they're great cars to drive. You know, while I'm here behind all this traffic, I'm going to tell you guys, I've been doing this channel for about a month. I have a handful of videos on the channel, and I don't do these videos for the views. I don't do it for the subscribers. I just do it for fun, and it's something that I've really always wanted to do, and I've never had the chance before. And I just really appreciate everybody who has seen the videos, who's liked them, and I think it's awesome. I really do, and I really appreciate you guys. So now that we're on a straight stretch, I'm gonna let it loose a little bit. Cool. This car doesn't corner very well, but on straight lines, it does a fantastic job. And the pull in every gear, it surprises me. It surprised me when I first drove it, about how it just, every single gear you're in, it pulls. Even if you're in 6th gear, going 65 miles an hour, and you put your foot down, it's still going to pull. And that's just something that, you know, you don't really get that in a lot of cars. Man, if that clutch throw was shorter from factory, this would be a really great car. But that clutch throw is just, it's so long. It's not that the clutch is heavy, it's actually a very light clutch. You barely feel the pedal at all. It's just having to move your leg up and down that far every time. It's kind of annoying. But all is forgiven once you jump in this thing and you start slamming on that pedal. Man, this thing's a rocket. What's up, guys? This is Tyler, and down here we have little Yoshi. So Yoshi would really appreciate it if you guys like the video that you just watched, if you would hit that like button and share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your mom. Maybe your mom likes car videos. I don't know. You don't know. You don't know until you try. Yoshi's also a camera whore. Look at her. Camera whore.